The Dawn Visitor's Gift. This is a moonrobe story, written by Anna and edited with the assistance of AI. Since childhood, she had felt that she somehow didn't belong on Earth, as if her soul recognized the rhythm of another world, and the noise of this one only drowned out a faint, distant melody calling to her from somewhere far away. She often escaped into her dreams from the harshness of reality, where everything felt clearer, gentler, more peaceful. In the 90s, when UFO phenomena slowly seeped into public awareness, there was no internet yet, but newspapers and television already dropped hints that perhaps humanity was not alone. Many mocked the idea, others feared it, but she felt a strange resonance deep within. As a teenager and young adult, she sometimes had vision-like experiences that felt almost real. Enormous motherships, hovering lights, a deep, serene calm, and at other times, paralyzing fear and a sense of being controlled. As if someone were watching her, as if someone were calling her. Then, the everyday struggles of life slowly smothered these experiences, and for years, nothing unusual happened. Later, when her life finally began to quieten and UFO news became almost commonplace, something changed one early dawn. She was standing in her garden when she spotted a strange, comet-like object in the dark sky. It had a round, glowing central body, and behind it, a tail-like, wing-shaped arc of light. The brightness made it impossible to see clearly, but she knew at once. This was no aircraft. The object hovered slowly above her, and then a figure stepped out of the light. He looked human, yet there was something ethereal about him, something too perfect. He appeared in the form of a middle-aged man, but his presence, it was not of this world. He didn't speak, yet she understood every word. They communicated telepathically. The questions she had been collecting for years burst out of her all at once. "Why have you come?" she asked. "And why me?" The voice in her mind was deep, calm, and clear. "I am not a soldier, nor a leader. I am part of a group who observe the fate of Earth. We try to help when we can, but we are not the only ones who come here." Her heart tightened. "I know, I've heard stories, abductions, experiments, pain. Are they true?" The alien's expression darkened, as if a shadow of shame or sorrow passed over him. "There are species who do not respect life. They come for Earth's minerals, its resources, and sometimes for its people. Your world is still young, and many take advantage of that. But I did not come for such reasons. I would never harm you." She felt relieved, though a trace of fear still lingered. "If all this is happening, why do you only speak to world leaders? Why not to those who truly care about the planet? Leaders only know war and destruction. They are not the right people for such decisions." The alien nodded slowly. "We know. The darker species seek them out precisely for that reason. It is easy to manipulate those who crave power. We, however, look for others. Those who still possess clarity, a desire for peace, a longing for growth. Those who are able to hear us." She hesitated. "But why me? I'm not special." The alien stepped closer, and his voice felt like a distant, interstellar wind. "Because you ask questions, because you doubt, because you are not afraid to believe the world is more than what you see, and because there is no place for destruction in your heart." He paused for a moment, as if weighing his next words. "And we seek exactly people like you, those who still carry the desire for truth and peace, and who can hear us." Her eyes filled with tears. Their conversation felt like hours. Dawn's first light crept across the sky, and she began to worry that someone might see him. The alien stepped back into the light. The craft rose and vanished. Only then did she look at her watch. 1 single minute had passed. With trembling steps, she went inside the house. The silence felt so dense, as if the world itself were holding its breath. She sat down and stared ahead for a long time. Had her mind played tricks on her again? She longed so deeply for this beautiful planet to become a paradise. Perhaps her hope had created the whole encounter. But a few days later, she found a bright silver box waiting on her terrace. Inside lay a dream catcher. Its shape mirrored that strange craft, a round central form with a trailing comet-like design. The beads shimmered just like the lights she had seen at dawn. In that moment, she was no longer certain it had all been imagination.